Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to the news broadcasted on TayNinhTV with some last events now province as well as nationwide. And now we come into details. Ladies and gentlemen, on January the 15th, the People's Committee of Taynan Province organized a friendship meeting to celebrate the Lunar New Year of the Snake 2025 and meeting with representatives of Kingdom of Cambodia and the four provinces of Svay, Prevang, Tabong Commune, and Kampong Cham of the Kingdom of Cambodia. Attending the meeting on behalf of the Kingdom of Cambodia, there were Samdech Saman, member of the High-Level Advisory Council of the King Norodom Sihamoni, Vice President of the Cambodian People's Party and President of the Cambodia-Vietnam Friendship Association, the General Kun Kim, the member of Politburo Central Executive Committee of the Cambodian People's Party, the first Vice President of the Cambodian Disaster Relief and Rescue Committee, Vice President and General Secretary of the Cambodian Veterans Association. On the side of the diplomatic missions of the Kingdom of Cambodia in Vietnam, there was Mr. Bun Kunni, consult of the Consulate General of the Kingdom of Cambodia in Ho Chi Minh City, along with the leaders of the provinces of Svay, Prevang, Tabong Commune, and Kampong Cham of the Kingdom of Cambodia. And on the side of the Taynan Province, there was Mr. Nguyễn Thanh Tâm, member of Central Executive Committee of the Party, Secretary Provincial Party Committee and Chairman Provincial People's Council, Mr. Phạm Hùng Thái, Senate Deputy Secretary Provincial Party Committee, Head of the Provincial National Assembly Delegation, Mr. Nguyễn Thanh Ngọc, Deputy Secretary Provincial Party Committee, Chairman Provincial People's Committee, and the former leaders of the province. At the meeting, the two sides reviewed the outstanding results in the cooperative relationship between Taynan Province and the border provinces of the Kingdom of Cambodia in 2004. And speaking at the meeting, the chairman of the Taynan Provincial People's Committee, Nguyễn Thanh Ngọc, was cited and congratulated the great achievements between Taynan Province and the Kingdom of Cambodia in general and the provinces sharing the border with Taynan Province in particular, achieved in 2004. The chairman of the Provincial People's Committee, Nguyễn Thanh Ngọc, believes that entering the new year 2025 with the joint efforts, the two sides will continue to achieve many new victories and continue to strengthen and consolidate the good relationship and friendship between the two countries and the provinces share the same border. On the eve of the new year, representatives of the leaders of Kingdom of Cambodia, leaders of the Cambodian provinces bordering Taynan, and leaders of Taynan Province presented the souvenirs and sent best wishes for the new year of the snake in 2025. And on the afternoon of January the 15th, a delegation of Svay and Tabong Commune Province Police, the Kingdom of Cambodia, visited and wished the Taynan Provincial Police a Happy New Year on the occasion of the Lunar New Year of 2025. The delegation was received by the Colonel Nguyễn Văn Trãi, Director of Provincial Police, along with the comprising the board of directors and leaders of professional units of the Provincial Police. At the meeting, representatives of the Svay Provincial Police delegation led by General Kang Khon, Deputy Director General of the General Department of National Police, and representatives of Tabong Commune Provincial Police led by Lieutenant General Jinni discussed with the Board of Directors of the Provincial Police some information related to the socio-economic situation and security and order, some outstanding results in the coordination work and crime prevention and control, ensuring the security and order on the border between the provinces. Acknowledging and thanking the delegation for their sentiments, Colonel Nguyễn Văn Trãi, Director of the Provincial Police, expressed his hope that in the coming time, the parties will continue to strengthen the exchange of information related to security and order, promote coordination in the fields of crime prevention and control, focus on resolving border security situation, especially the crimes of illegal entry and disease, human trafficking, drugs, smuggling, etc., contributing to building a peaceful, friendly, and cooperative border for mutual development. And also on the morning of January the 15th, the Prevang Provincial Military Operation in the Kingdom of Cambodia, led by Major General Kung Nam, visited and wished the officers and soldiers of Taynan Provincial Police a Happy New Year. Welcoming the delegation, there were Colonel Nguyễn Quốc Toan, Deputy Director of the Provincial Police, and leaders of Provincial Police professional units. On behalf of the delegation, the Major General Kung Nam thanked the Taynan Provincial Police for their attention and support for the preventing military operation in all aspects of work in the past time. On the occasion of the Lunar New Year, the Major General Kongnam wished the Taynan Police Force many new achievements in the new year, excellently completing their side tasks and wishing the friendly relationship between the two units as well as the two countries to become increasingly strong. Colonel Nguyễn Quốc Toàn, Deputy Director of Provincial Police, thanked the preventing provincial military operation for their valuable sentiments and expressed his hope that the two sides would continue to coordinate effectively, especially in the crime prevention, in order to build a peaceful, friendly, and sustainable border. And on the morning of the ceremony, the 15th and the Social Protection Center of Taynan Province, the former Vice President Trương Mỹ Hoa, a president of the Vư A Dính Scholarship Fund, visited and presented the TED gifts to the families in difficult circumstances and the poor but studious students and pupils in Long Hoa and Hiệp Tân wards of Hoa Thanh Thao.
On this occasion, former Vice President Trương Mỹ Hoa kindly visited and encouraged the students and their families to overcome difficulties and stabilize their life. At the same time, 100 gifts were presented to families and 50 gifts to students in difficult circumstances with support from the Vư A Dính Scholarship Fund and the Nambo Grill Village Restaurant Service Trading Company Limited.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have entered the final stage of caring for the dead flowers and ornamental plants and are preparing to harvest agricultural products to serve the 2025 Lunar New Year market. And the farmers in Hậu Giang province are expecting agricultural products and the crops to have the good yields that high selling prices to welcome the prosperous TTV. The farmers in Hậu Giang are expecting agricultural products and crops to have the good yields and high selling prices to welcome a prosperous New Year Eve. Mr. Lê Văn Hết in Ngã Sáu Thao, Châu Thành district of Hậu Giang province planted more than 4,000 pots of flowers and ornamental plants of all kinds. According to gardeners, this year the weather is favorable for the growers of the flowers in Hậu Giang. However, the cost at the beginning of the season has increased, so the selling price is expected to increase by about 20 to 30% compared to the last years of the Lunar New Year. On the 15th of August, the lunar calendar start planting the cactus, and then around October plant marigolds. I don't know where else, but here the flowers are very good, and the storm at the end of the year do not come to this area, and this year it is about 90% better than previous years. And to serve the needs of the third market, Hậu Giang farmers have planted over 1 million pots of flowers of all kinds, and the majority are the marigolds, the chrysanthemums and yellow apricots, and bougainvillea. In addition, there are over 2,800 hectares of vegetables of all kinds and around 2,000 hectares of fruit trees harvested during this year Lunar New Year's Eve. In general, the farmer have prepared a crop for the Lunar New Year Eve, and the farmer must closely monitor the development of flowers, the colors and the fruits for the third Eve, and pay attention to the fungi, the pests that will affect the quality of the fruits and the flowers, and keep dates to blossom in the time of the New Year Eve. According to the agricultural sector in Hậu Giang province, for agricultural production in general and agricultural production for the third in particular, the farmers need to pay attention to food safety issues, and therefore when using pesticides, it is important to use products of biological origin with a quarantine period before harvest to ensure the safety. And on the morning of January the 15th, the Vietnam Thailand Front Committee of the province coordinated with the People's Committee of Hoa Thanh Thao to organize a program to present the TED gifts for the year of the snake of 2025. Attending the event, there were Mr. Phạm Hùng Thái, Standing Deputy Secretary, Provincial Party Committee, Head Provincial National Assembly Delegation. At the program, the Standing Deputy Secretary, Provincial Party Committee, Phạm Hùng Thái, and the delegates presented 200 gifts and disbursed for 700,000 Vietnam dong to the poor and disadvantaged households in Hoa Thanh Thao. The total value of this gift giving is about 140 million Vietnam dong, supported by Saigon Beer Trading Joint Stock Company in the East. And the Ministry of Health just issued a directive to strengthen medical work to ensure the celebration of the Lunar New Year of 2025.
In particular, the health sector requires units to ensure medical examination and treatment, strengthen food safety inspections, and especially monitor and detect early epidemics from Portuguese to detect early, isolate and promptly handle suspected cases and cases of infectious diseases, not allowing the epidemic to enter and spread into Vietnam. Assigned staff to be on duty 24 per 24 hours during that holiday, develop a plan to be ready to respond to epidemic situations according to their on-the-spot motto, fully repair chemicals, equipment, means and human resources to ensure meeting the requirements for disease prevention control in the area. The Department of Health of border provinces and cities coordinates with relevant units to organize communication and dissemination of knowledge on disease prevention control, especially infectious diseases, respiratory diseases, and high-risk groups such as children with weak resistance, the elderly, and people with underlying medical conditions.
And ladies and gentlemen, the sound of a temple bells is always a magical sound, resounding far in the air and deep in the midst of the hustle and bustle, erasing all worries and concerns. And in the Shark Islands of the Fairland, where it seems that there is only the sound to the waves lapping, the presence of the temple bell seems to resonate, expressing the wish and aspiration for a peaceful, harmonious, and friendly life in the East Sea. In the Shark Islands of the Fairland, where it seems that there is only the sound of the waves lapping, the presence of the temple bell seems to resonate, expressing the wish and aspiration for a peaceful, harmonious, and friendly life in the East Sea. Coming to Sông Tử Tây Island, related more than 20 nautical miles from the Cam Ranh Peninsula, from afar, the island looks like an emerald rising in the middle of the immersed ocean, and the green of the trees and plants blends with the blue of the sea to create a fully peaceful blue. And the closer you get, not only is there that green, but also the red tide color. Faintly visible is the silhouette of a Vietnamese temple. Sông Tử Tây pagoda is majestic and quiet, the largest of the 9 pagodas on the 9 islands of Trường Sa Archipelago district, and the pagoda was built in the traditional architectural style with a pure Vietnamese overall structure, appearance, and landscape combined with the free landscape also. The pagoda has a 3-door gate, a temple yard, a bell tower, an ascending-shaped structure with the main hold connected on right angles to the front hold, and the sloping tiled roof and curved roof at the top of the roof have unique features that cannot be confused with any pagoda in the Asian countries. On the pagoda names, stele inscriptions, horizontal legables and large letters, and parallel sentences are on gold and yellow Vietnamese characters as affirmation of the nation pride, affirming the Vietnamese sovereignty and culture. And what is special is that the pagodas in Trường Sa Archipelago on have their main halls facing the capital Hanoi, with the sharp meaning of turning towards the national origin, towards the heart of the whole country. The existence of the pagoda is like a solid spiritual support for the people in remote seas and islands that have a exact meaning for each person living there, who is performing their duty day and night. And the people who come to the pagoda also turn the origin of the nation, turn to the mainland, and pray for the calm waves and calm sea, luck and peace. The monk is loved by all the soldiers and officials here. On the full moon and the first day of the lunar month, we often come to the pagoda to burn incense. Even on Buddha's birthday and Vu Lan festival to show our gratitude, everyone gathers at Sông Tử Tây pagoda to join the monk in doing Buddha's work at the pagoda to help the pagoda be solemn and peaceful. I have also broadcast and mobilized the people to come to every full moon or on the first day of the lunar month to support the monk in cleaning as well as serving the party and civilian delegation who come to visit the pagoda as well as visit the agencies and units, and cleaning as well as serving the incense and flowers. The abbot of this pagoda, the monk Thích Nhuận Vân, when he first came here, he was also bewildered, but our local government also supported and mobilized the people to help him initially stabilize his life and create the best conditions for him. Some Today Pagoda was built in 2008 and just underwent a renovation in 2003. During that time, the party, the state and local government always created the best condition for religious duties and traditional beliefs so that the Some Today Pagoda is truly a spiritual milestone embodying the system of traditional cultural values with the core being patriotism and sense of responsibility, determined to maintain sovereignty over the South Sea and islands, protecting the flesh and the blood land of the fatherland. And on the evening of January the 14th, at the Po Hung Vietnam Company Limited in Gia Industrial Park, Human Châu District, the program of the Union of the Lunar New Year Spring Thanks to the Party took place, organized by the Provincial Economic Joint Union in coordination with the Human Châu District Union and the company. Attending the event, there were leaders of the Provincial Labor Federation of the non-provincial union and local authorities. The program had many exciting activities such as the spring dance contest and giving that gifts to the workers in difficult circumstances. The representative of the grassroots union said that on this third occasion, the union coordinated to give more than 10,000 gifts to all workers and to union shelters. It's worth for 80 million Vietnam dong and more than 1,200 gifts to the union members and the workers in difficult circumstances, ensuring that bonuses for the workers. And the program also organized a lucky draw with many valuable gifts, creating a warm atmosphere for the workers.
According to a survey by the General Statistics Office, 42% of enterprises recommended that the state continue to reduce loan interest rates. By economic sector, the food processing industry has the highest rate of enterprises recommending to reduce loan interest rate at 50.3%. Second is the good processing and manufacturing of products from wood, bamboo, and rattan at 50.1%. Third is the manufacturing of products from other non-metallic minerals at 47.3%. In addition, 1/3 of enterprises participating in the survey recommended that the state take measures to stabilize raw material and energy prices so that enterprises can feel secure in production. The General Statistics Office also proposed administrative procedure reform, including shortening the time and cutting down on administrative procedure processing.
And the industry has always been one of the significant emission-producing sectors, challenging the Vietnam's goal of achieving the net zero by 2050. So, what solutions to develop sustainable industrial parks were among the topics discussed at the U.S.-Vietnam workshop towards net zero's roadmap for sustainable industrial development, held on January the 14th in Ho Chi Minh City. The expert at the workshop emphasized that in Vietnam's effort to achieve the net zero emission by 2050, reducing the carbon footprint of the industrial sector is indispensable, and it is also in line with the increasing requirements from the international market and trade agreements on the green certification to minimize the environmental impact of the manufacturing supply chain. We are developing many industrial parks in localities across the country, and during that process, we invested heavily in technology, green technology solutions, as well as investing heavily in solar energy, carbon reduction solutions, and circular economy. These investments are worthwhile because they will bring about greening effects for our industrial parks in the future. Vietnam has introduced many specific strategies to promote investment attraction in sustainable industrial development. However, it is a relatively new field, so it is inevitable that there are shortcomings and will limit the promotion of investment attraction. And to solve this problem, in addition to the efforts of ministries and branches, localities are also actively implementing plans to green the economy. Knowing which issues need to receive investment to ensure the sustainable development, of course, the initial stage is difficult due to having to deal with the consequences of receiving unselective investments. From now on, we will pay attention to this issue from the planning stage to other issues of environmental assessment to ensure the green growth. And we are also preparing to renewable energy to meet the needs of industrial development. The U.S. government, through many specific programs, has actively supported Vietnam in the transition from traditional production to ensure of the environmentally friendly materials, reducing emissions, and this workshop is one of the specific steps to discuss and find suitable solutions to promote attractive investments for sustainable industrial development in Vietnam. And that's all for today, TV News. Thank you for being with us, and goodbye for now.